Hi, this is a audio response to AJBR 1980. If I could talk to my birth mother. First of all, let me say that the video was very touching and just straightforward and honest, and I loved it because it's definitely something I would say, or along the lines of. Um, I was given up for adoption shortly after my birth in 1987. So that put me in immediate foster care, actually. My foster parents ended up being my foster mom actually ended up being my NICU nurse. So that's a pretty unique story. I like to tell that story. So my mom's been with me ever since I was born, you could say. My adoption mom. If I were to really talk to my birth mother now, I'd probably tell her thank you. Um, there's a lot of anger and unknown emotion that goes into adoption sometimes. Um, I know all the details of why I was disabled and because of a cocaine addicted mom, or she took cocaine the night I was born. And that a lot of times you would think caused a lot of anger and whatnot, but it really didn't. I kind of felt that was I found parents who love me. My mom and dad are probably one of the most important people in my life, and if I were to meet my birth mother, I'd say thank you for giving me a second chance, and thank you for all the things that I have done. I'm able, I went to school and I graduated, and I've had relationships. I'm not married yet, but I've had relationships. I play sports. I definitely have a sense of humor about my height and about my disability. I'm 4'9". You know, I always, wondered, why do people look like their parents or things like that? And that was always something that I wanted to know, was what you look like. And my mom goes, well, your mom was short. And so I always carry that memory with me, or that thought of the fact that you're really, really short. So that's important to me. Like I said, it's definitely a blessing that I have what I do. Yeah, sometimes you cross my mind, and other times it's, people ask, and do I wish I could talk to you more, or do I wish I had contact with you? Yes and no. Not really, because I've adjusted to this life, and I enjoy, this life and this second chance. But, my thinking is, you had your reasons. I've definitely experienced, or I've seen, or know of situations that, people sometimes can't handle what they make. And that's what adoption is for, where babies, can have that second chance. And you gave it to me. Thank you, and God bless. Alright, guys. That was the feedback. Thanks, AJBR 1980.